Incest as strategy and scandal. What happened? European royal families like the Habsburgs, Bourbons, Hohenzollerns, and Hanovers often married within their own family, usually cousins or other close relatives. Why? This was done deliberately, to keep political power, wealth, and territory within the family. Marriages were arranged for political alliances rather than love. How? The Catholic Church had strict rules preventing close relatives from marrying, but royals got special permissions, called papal dispensations, to bypass these rules. Result: this led to an increase in genetic problems due to inbreeding, which caused health issues in later generations. 2. Joanna, the Mad of Castile, who Joanna, also known as Joanna the Mad, was a Spanish queen born in 1479. Parents: she was born to Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile, who were second cousins. What happened to her? Joanna reportedly suffered mental health problems like bipolar disorder or psychosis. Her marriage: she married Philip the Handsome from the Habsburg family, known for their inbreeding. Notorious events: when she caught Philip cheating, she attacked his mistress. After Philip died, she refused to bury him and kept his corpse with her. Impact: she was confined for much of her life due to her instability, a tragic figure symbolizing the cost of dynastic politics. 3. The Habsburg jaw and Charles V. Habsburg jaw, a genetic condition called mandibular prognathism, caused an extreme, protruding lower jaw. Effects: this jaw deformity distorted facial features, made speech difficult, and made chewing food hard or impossible. Charles V, son of Joanna, he suffered from this jaw condition and epilepsy. Inheritance: his son, Philip II of Spain, continued the family tradition of marrying close relatives. Worsening genetic problems. 4. Charles II of Spain, a tragic culmination. Who? Charles II was a king of Spain, born in 1661. Family background: his parents were uncle and niece, and all his grandparents were descendants of Joanna the Mad, resulting in extreme inbreeding. His disabilities: he spoke late and walked late. He drooled constantly and had a severely malformed jaw. He suffered epilepsy, was bald by 35, and was mentally impaired. He was physically weak and unhealthy. Death: died at 38, childless and impotent. Autopsy showed a tiny heart, damaged lungs and intestines, water-filled skull, and other signs of severe physical decay. Historical impact: his death ended the Spanish Habsburg dynasty and triggered the War of Spanish Succession. 5 Ripples of decay across Europe: Margaret Theresa married her uncle, suffered many miscarriages, blamed Jews of Vienna for her suffering, leading to their expulsion. Marie Antoinette, the famous Queen of France, also showed traits of the Habsburg jaw. George III, the British king who lost America, suffered from a genetic disease called porphyria, which led to his mental illness. Queen Victoria married her first cousin, Prince Albert, continued close relative marriages, passed on hemophilia, royal disease, to many descendants. This disease made blood clotting difficult, causing deadly bleeding from minor injuries. Her grandson, Alexei, heir of Russia's last Tsar, Nicholas II, had hemophilia, which influenced Russian history. Due to Rasputin's involvement, the disease spread to other royal families like Spain. 6. Monarchies topple. Minds broadened by the early 20th century. Revolutions, wars, and public dissatisfaction ended or weakened many monarchies. Today, only 10 hereditary monarchies exist. In Europe, modern royals have begun marrying commoners and people outside royal bloodlines. Examples: Prince William married his university girlfriend. Prince Harry married Meghan Markle, a biracial American actress. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden married her personal trainer. Prince Albert of Monaco married a South African Olympic swimmer. This marks a change from centuries of tightly controlled dynastic marriages toward marriages based on personal choice. Why this story matters. Message: dynastic ambition and politics lead royal families to sacrifice health and happiness for power. Genetic impact: inbreeding caused physical deformities and mental illness, damaging individuals and families. Lesson: this history reminds us that genetic diversity and human well-being are vital. Future monarchies are adapting to modern values by moving away from strict bloodline preservation toward marriages based on love and choice. If you'd like, I can also break down the medical terms, provide historical context for each family, or make it easier to understand with simpler language. Just say the word.